What's up, YouTube? It's King Me. We back. Today's video, I just want to chop it up with you guys and talk about how time goes by regardless. No matter what you do, time is going to go by regardless. It's a new year, and last year went by like that, in a flash. And every year after last year, every year in the future is only gonna go fast. It's only gonna speed up, right? I talk to a lot of elder people, and they say that time goes faster as you age. 1 minute you coming out your mom womb, and the next minute you in the tomb. 1 minute you 20 enjoying yourself, the next minute you 80 looking back at your life as seeing what you done, seeing what you accomplished, seeing do you regret it or do you have no regrets. And a lot of that is going to be determined by you and what you do with your time. What you do with your time that we have here on this earth is going to determine your happiness in the future. Because what a lot of elder people feel about their past is regret. And it's usually not regret of things that they done, because you forgive, you live and you learn, right? It's usually the stuff that they didn't do, the shots that they didn't take, the opportunities that they didn't go for. That procrastination set in and they got paralyzed. That anxiety set in and they couldn't move. They couldn't start that engine. They couldn't get to that destination because they kept coming up with these excuses. You gotta start coming up with these bullshit excuses, man. You gotta go for it. Get the rock moving. Take those steps. But stop coming up with these bullshit excuses that's holding you back. That's preventing you from leveling up. That's preventing you from getting past that wall. It's a wall, and every time you come up with an excuse, you make that wall stronger. It's a mental barrier that you got to get past. And you can only do that by using your time correctly and stop doubting yourself. Be confident and move in that direction. Take actions to accomplish what you need to do. We got to stop with the excuses. This year is going to go by fast. It's the beginning of January. And just like that, it's going to be December. This year is going to go by fast. So you got two chances. You got two choices. Either move correctly or don't move correctly. If you move correctly, though, next year, when that comes, you're going to be in an entirely different spot than you is right now. You're going to see a little bit of fruits to your labor. You're going to see that trajectory. You're going to notice improvements. You're going to notice change in yourself. But if you don't, all you're going to be filled with is regret. All you're going to be confirming to yourself is that you can't do, because you ain't doing. You're not allowing yourself to do. You have to do. As a man, you have to do. It's in that nature. It's that blood, that DNA. That's masculinity. It's doing. We have to be striving to improve and change our environment and our circumstances. And that starts with us first. That starts with overcoming the mental barriers that we got in our head. At the end of the day, we all gonna be buried 6 feet in a casket. Or maybe you get your ashes burned, right? Or maybe you get burned to ashes. But either way, we have an expiration date. But you gotta be focused on your life as you live it now. You can't be coming up with all these excuses. You can't be stuck in that paralysis. You have to move, you have to act. And you gotta start today. You gotta plant the seeds today. It's not gonna grow unless you plant them. And it's not gonna grow unless you put time and energy and investment inside of it. And all of that requires time. consistency. But all of that can't start unless you stop with the bullshit excuses. Level up. Improvement. Have that in your head. Have that be your milestone for this year. Set goals. Accomplish them. Right? Make sure you're not in the same spot as you is in right now in 5 years, next year, 10 years. We always got to be doing something different. Get out of that procrastination and actually start. That's the video for today. Just some motivation. Bye.